Loyalty is more than just a word. It is a pledge to stick by someone, even if they do not deserve it. When you betray a devoted soul, they will not shout. Instead, they will walk away, leaving you to appreciate the value of what you have lost. Sometimes the most effective lessons are delivered in silence. It's in the absence of the person you assumed would always be present. A devoted person does not need to exact revenge. Their leaving is the punishment you never expected. Loyalty is scarce, and once shattered, it can never be fully rebuilt. The lesson comes when you realize how much you've lost, and it's too late to change things. The betrayal of a faithful individual creates a gap that you can never fill, no matter how hard you try. They do not need to speak. When you betray someone, their silence speaks louder than words ever could. True loyalty does not require anything in return. Rather, it involves giving all with the expectation that it will never be broken. When you harm someone who has always had your back, you will only realize that loyalty is not simple to come by. A loyal individual does not stay for the sake of pride. They stay because they genuinely care. When such caring is betrayed, they seek healing rather than revenge. Betraying loyalty is equivalent to breaking glass. It may appear to be in good condition, yet the cracks will always exist. The most important lesson isn't how people react to betrayal, but how they move on with their lives without you, stronger and wiser than before. A faithful soul teaches you things in their absence, and those teachings are worth more than anything they could have uttered in anger. When you betray a faithful person, you may never hear their grief, but you will feel it in the space they leave between you. Loyalty is more than simply being present while things are easy. It is also about remaining even when things become difficult. Betrayal of that commitment is the ultimate test of character. Sometimes the one you hurt the most is also the one who loves you the most. They may never show it, but the lesson stems from within them, not from their fury. When you betray a faithful individual, you may not notice the lesson right away, but the weight of that loss will eventually teach you everything you need to know. When a faithful person leaves, they take more than just their love with them. They also carry the possibility of a second chance. The most painful lesson is not the betrayal itself, but rather the awareness that you have lost the one person who will never give up on you. The minutes of stillness following treachery will make you realize how much you took their allegiance for granted. Betray a loyal soul, and you lose more than just a person. You lose the chance to experience true loyalty again. The true lesson is not in the rage or conflict that comes after betrayal, but in the quiet vacuum they leave behind, the emptiness you will feel forever. The more you harm a loyal individual, the more they will educate you that true devotion must be earned rather than given freely. And once it's gone, you can never get it back. When you betray a faithful individual, they don't have to say anything to remind you how much they meant to you. You will notice it in everything they do without you. Your punishment awaits you in their quiet, in their absence. You'll learn what it's like to lose someone who truly cared. Loyalty isn't about perfection. It's about sticking up for the people that matter. When that loyalty is violated, the greatest lesson is learnt through the agony of realizing what you've lost. They will not shout at you. They will not even fight. However, when they walk away, you will receive a clear message. You took their allegiance for granted. A loyal individual does not seek or demand respect. Rather, they freely provide it. When that trust is broken, their silence reminds you the importance of what you've lost.